This is your top four at the 2022 Arnold Classic Women's Figure Division. And not to be confused, ladies and gentlemen, with the women's physique, which is a little bit more muscle, maybe some more conditioning as well. And of course, they top it off with the women's open division, which is even more muscle, even more condition. But the women's figure is an outstanding division, guys. The lineups here, outstanding. And if you're just getting new to the women's figure, pay attention here because there's some pretty important women here. Like I said, this is your top four. And I'll first introduce you guys to these women from left to right. In third place was Lola Montez. In second place here was Jessica Padilla. It's Padilla, like Danny Padilla. It's a silent L, I can imagine. Spelt the exact same way. I wonder if they're related. Anyway. First place, Sydney Gillen. Very important in this division. I'm here to tell you. And in fourth place here, Nicole Graham. And I might have a little bit of a, it's a little bit debatable to me because, look, guys. But we'll introduce you guys to these ladies one at a time, and from fourth to first. Then we'll look at some comparison shots. This is Nicole Graham. What a physique. She placed fourth in this lineup, which is good, guys. This is the Arnold Classic. Keep that in mind. She took fifth at last year's Olympia, and she won the Rising Phoenix. So high hopes for her to win maybe a smaller show. This is the Arnold Classic, guys. Win a smaller show, get onto that Olympia stage. I believe fifth was her highest placing at the Olympia thus far. So, get fourth, maybe third, get into that top three. Could be looking at a future Miss Olympia women's figure division. Maybe the open class women take exception to that. Maybe it's just a figure Olympia champion. But anyway, I don't want to get into that right now. In third place was Lola Montez. Wow, what a package of dynamite. This woman. Look at the wheels on this woman. Like I said, a little bit more striations in them glutes, hamstrings perhaps, and she could compete in the women's figure. No doubt. She looks more, she looks smaller compared to the other women, but she is a lot shorter. Keep that in mind. Wow, like I said, what a package of dynamite from the front, side display, and from the back. Fantastic, guys. And this is the type of condition that they're looking for in this division, in my opinion. In second place, and I like setting these videos up this way. It gives you guys a chance to be introduced to these women. And this is Jessica Padilla. And to my knowledge, I don't think there's any relation to Danny Padilla or Padilla. She's a whole lot better looking. But anyway, both of them have a fantastic physique, so you never know. What a world-class physique this woman has. Something about... look at the wheels. From behind, you can even see quads. And like I said about Lola Montez, this type of condition here, you can just see muscle separation. You don't want to see veins, vascularity, and strawed glutes. But I'm sure they want to see more separation than, say, in wellness. Wellness would be along the same lines as bikini type condition, more mass in the wheels. And of course, this division, they want the upper body to match the lower body. So it's a perfect physique, guys. And I gotta say, Jessica Padilla, she fits the mold perfectly for women's figure. That's why she got second, guys. She got fourth at last year's Olympia. Hopefully she can win a pro show, go on to the Olympia, and place higher. Get into that top three, Jessica. We believe in you, and I think you can do it. In first place, the 2022 Arnold Classic champion, Sydney Gillen. This woman means business. And like I said at the beginning of the video, if you are just getting new to this division, you should know who Sydney is. She only is, your Miss Olympia champion, or if you don't like to call them Miss, she's your Olympia champion, women's figure, 2021. She's also your 2020 Olympia champion. 2019 18. And 2017, if you're taking count, that is a 5-time Olympia champion. She's won the Arnold Classic before. She's won the Rising Phoenix before. Probably a couple of times. Well, she's won the Arnold Classic a couple of times now. Can anybody stop this woman? Who knows? Keep your eyes and ears peeled for this year's Olympia and an announcement for Sydney Gillen to be your 6th-time Olympia champion. Anyway, guys, let's go through some of these shots and get a gist of women's figure and what they are looking for. And you can see here, Lola Montez, pictured in the center here, she has a very similar physique to Sydney. Very similar. But you gotta look at this Jessica Padilla and look at the lines on her. And then, of course, Nicole Graham, she looks like she might have the most amount of muscle. So it really depends on what they're looking for. Have a side shot here. And yeah, they switched up the placings. Now in this position, it looks like Nicole Graham, also very similar to the champion, Sydney. And also, I think Jessica Padilla has her own type of physique here. Doesn't really seem to have the type of delt muscle of the other girls, but I guess it depends on what they're looking for. Have a look at the backs here. And they do in fact have Lola Montez in the center here, so she could have been on the mind of the judges for a win. Very difficult to judge these. And now that I look, maybe some more separation needed for Nicole Graham. Hey, I'm sure she could give you what you need. She could do that, because physique-wise, she is outstanding. Let's have a look at the next day. Yeah. I still say Nicole Graham, she could be your winner here. From the wheels to the upper body, perfect balance, abs, things of that nature. Taking nothing away from the champion. Taking nothing away at all from the champion. She looks fantastic. And again, guys, Lola Montez, very similar physique, stature to the champion. And cancel what I said about Jessica in those delts. In this department, in this shot anyway, she's doing just fine. And maybe Lola Montez with the less amount of delt muscle. Side shot here. And yeah, maybe it was just the picture of Jessica. And see, their delt looks small in one picture, and now Lola, maybe they can hear me. Maybe they can hear me. Lola maybe have the best delts in this one. I just can't get over how good the shoulder muscles are on every female in every division. Calves too, I'm telling you. You see some guys with weak muscles here and there, but the women, I don't know, they seem to be more symmetrical than the men. Smarter too. But anyway, it was difficult to get a back shot with them all hitting the pose. There was a couple of pictures where one or maybe even two of them were striking the pose, but doesn't hurt to look at them gyrate their hips. All due respect, guys. All due respect. Gotta be respectful. But anyway, this is the final shot. We'll finish on this one. And yeah, it all really has to do with what they are looking for. Like I said, Nicole looks like she has maybe the most impressive physique. But at the end of the day, taking nothing away from Sydney Gillen, she packs a punch. I mean, she's obviously aesthetically pleasing. But I mean, in this lineup, who isn't? And this is your 2022 Arnold Classic champion. Congratulations, Sydney Gillen. Pile on those trophies. Don't let them call you greedy. Earn all those titles and more. So I'm sure this year she will become a 6-time Miss Olympia, or just Olympia champion figure division. Hit thumbs up on the video. Support your Women Only Wednesday. Have a great day.